Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. I don't know, there is a problem with the sound for some reason. Now it's working. All right. So peace to all of you, and please be patient in case I lose my internet. You know, the internet here is not really too much good. It's like a line and of water, and how many people open the faucet, the internet will be bad. So in case I lose my internet for a little bit, just be patient. Just, you know, refresh your page and we will be back as soon as we can. Now today our topic is about halal food, and somebody sent me an email saying, and I will read part of it for you. Always we keep the privacy of the people who email me. So the person who sent me the email saying the following: Muslim eating halal meat and claiming that Christians follow that, don't follow that. I always got into argument with Muslims Muslim friends, my Muslim friends, that concept of halal comes from the Jews. It is not something new that Muhammad introduced to the world. All right. So here you see, actually, this statement is absolutely for our benefit, because this statement proving Islam to be false. Because what the Muslim they are saying, the Muslim are saying that they are following the teaching of eating halal meat, correct? They are following what? Notice with me carefully. This is why I say always to the Christians, listen carefully what the Muslim they say to you. Listen carefully. Before you start answering, listen carefully. Don't start answering using your logic. Christians, in general, they don't listen what the Muslims are saying. Muslims are giving you opportunity to defeat Islam. What do? You say, oh no, hold on. This is halal and not halal is coming from the Jews. Why you want to go there? Just hold on. Did Muhammad even go there? Even Muhammad, did Muhammad forbid what the Jews eat? Why we don't listen carefully to ourselves and to the Muslim when they speak to us? So we are not listening to our Bible, we are not listening to the Muslims, and therefore we are not going to give a correct answer for the challenge. So what the Muslim claim is that they are eating halal food. But what is halal food? Halal food is a Christian food. And as long they are saying here in the front of us that we Christians, we don't follow and we don't eat halal food, then how the stupid Allah, he said to the Muslims, eat their food, which is the Christians' food. You see how you can destroy Islam in 2 seconds? As long we are people who they are not eating halal food, halal meat, and this is the Muslim claim to you, then how the silly stupid Allah, he said to the Muhammadan, eat the Christian food? Do you see how stupid the argument is? Because if this is true, and it is, you know, we don't eat halal food, Islam. Halal food of Islam is drinking the piss of the camel. Halal food of Islam is drinking the piss of Muhammad. Halal food of Islam is drinking the piss of anyone. Even the camel of Muhammad, they eat his poo-poo. The camel of Aisha, you can see even the Muslim, they made a video about it, a movie. The Bible forbid eating camel as an example. The Muslim eat camels. So when the Muslims claim that there are people who follow kosher food list, that is absolutely false. Since when God, he says you can drink the piss of a man? Since when God, he says you can drink the piss of a camel? You can drink it. The Muslim, they will say to you, oh, there's a verse in the Bible, it says that you will bake on the dung. Well, they are using it as a fuel. They are not eating it. And until now, in your Islamic countries, you use the dung of the cow and even human as a fuel. Just go right now and type in Google dunk fuel. You will see that #1 country in the world who use it is Bangladesh. Bangladesh. So let us go to the Quran and learn carefully next time how you answer the Abdul. Abdul are people who copy paste. They don't understand what they are saying. They are like Muhammad, who say things he himself do not understand. So if we go in the Quran, we will find the following. Let us switch to Arabic. If there is any Muslim here in the chat, please help us and show us how we are people who don't eat halal food, and then your God says eat their food. Here you see the Muslim, they start, when they translate to solve this problem, they start adding things between two brackets. But are they exist in the Quran? No. So why they add the bracket? To give Allah an excuse. This is the verse. This is the day. This is the day. And there he says, are all good things. In the Quran there is no all, and there is no good things. At-tayyibat is all tasty things, made lawful for you. The food of those who receive the scriptures is lawful for you, and your food is lawful for them. Bingo. But this is not true. Our food is lawful for them, but for us as a Christian, their food is not lawful for us, because it is slaughtered in the name of a false god, a pagan god. And we can see many references in the Bible. As an example, Act 21 verse number 25. So any food is slaughtered under the name of a false god is not a lawful food for a Christian. This is why Christian, they should forbid themselves from eating anything is called halal food, for this is a food slaughter for the name of a false god, who is his name Allah. He is the moon god. In the same time, here you see the moon god, he said to the Muslims, the Christian food is very good for you. So how we are wrong, how our book is corrupt, how Paul, Muslim, they say Paul, he allow you to eat, pork. Muhammad is not aware that the Christians, they are eating pork. He is not aware of what we eat. He have no idea. Your Muslim today have an idea, and Muhammad, who came 600 years after Paul, he have no idea. His God did not tell him. So the answer for this, funny, silly, stupid claim that even the food proven Muhammad to be a false prophet, because if he is a prophet of God, and the Christians are eating a food and they pray on it in the name of Jesus, and if Jesus is a false god, then how the stupid Muhammad, he allowed the Muslims to eat something slaughtered in the name of Jesus? And he said to them, all the food of the Christian is halal for you. All, with no exception. He did not say some. The verse is so clear, those who speak Arabic, they can read it easy. اليوم أحل لكم الطيبات وطعام الذين أوتوا الكتاب. Today, this day, I made lawful for you the food of those who've been given the scriptures, which mean the Christian and Jews. Now here we ask the Muslims, as long you are a person who follow the teaching of Moses, you claim that Moses like Muhammad and Muhammad like Moses. Well, did Moses allow you to eat the camel meat? Even the milk of the camel? Did Moses allow his people to drink piss? Since when drinking piss is kosher? So this silly religion says that eating pork is bad, but drinking piss is okay. Is my internet is good? Please, again, if in case I lose connection, just refresh your page. We will be back as fast as possible. And here the Muslims, they try to say to us that there are people who follow God. Okay, what do you follow God? How you follow God exactly? Is kissing black stone is following God or make you an idol? If we ask Muslims now who they are in the chat, people who claim to follow God, claim to follow the God of Moses, why you kiss the black stone? You remember we have a chat, live chat with a Muslim website. It's called Convert to Islam. We asked him, why you kiss the black stone? He says, because it's holy. I said, why it's holy? He said, because the Prophet kissed it. I said, why he kiss it? He said, because it's holy. Like, what? Okay, let's go back to zero. Why the Prophet kissed the black stone? Because it's holy. Why it's holy? Because the Prophet kissed it. You see, this religion is so silly, so stupid, they have no answer for anything. It's just a copy-paste cult. Why the Prophet kissed the black stone? Because it's holy. Okay, why it's holy? Because the Prophet kissed it. It sounds like we are giving them the question, which one came first, the egg or the chicken? I mean, it should be very simple, but they have no idea why Muhammad kissed it. All what they knew that they are blind people who follow blindly. Muhammad kissed the stone, we kiss the stone. Muhammad drink piss, we drink piss. The Quran says that Allah, He made the Jews pigs and monkeys for fishing in Saturday. For what? For fishing in Saturday? Are you serious? Yes, brother. As long this day is so serious to Allah, to the point Allah, He is making a Darwin theory. You see, Darwin is the opposite of Allah, but they match, you know, it's like in the other side. Darwin, he said we used to be like frog or monkeys and we became a human. Allah, He says, no, you used to be human and we made you monkeys. So, if you go in the Quran, as an example, not limited, chapter 2, verse number 65. The Islamic tradition states that Abraham was instructed to use the final black stone to finish the building of the Kaaba. Well, thank you, Mr. Yusuf. Where do you get this from? Show me. When you say something, don't tell me Islamic tradition. Show me. Secondly, Abraham never was in Mecca, and we can show you the proof from the Quran itself. But let us go here first. Anyone who knows those who broke the Sabbath, how we said to them, be apes, and despised and hated? Well, this translation is very funny and silly. It says here, Kunu qirada, be monkeys. So, is Saturday is extremely important to Allah? The Muslim will say yes. So why you don't follow Saturday then? What happened? What happened? And Allah, He will make you an ape or a monkey for fishing in Saturday, but He will not make you a monkey for raping a child? I mean, do you see how crazy this Allah is? If you go and do fishing in Saturday, Allah will make you a monkey or a pig. But if you rape a child in Saturday, Allah will not punish you. But fishing in Saturday is a big problem. And if you read the story about the fishing penalty, oh boy, It says that Allah, He made the fish appear to them only in Saturday. Really? Okay. And then those Jews are fishermen. They live in an island in the sea, in Hawaii, brother. And Allah, He made the fish appear to them only in Saturday. And then Allah, He forbid them from eating, from fishing in Saturday, which means they cannot eat the whole week. Okay, so now how will we eat? So the fish disappear 6 days a week, and then they appear only in Saturday. And Allah, because they broke His promise, or let us say the order, not to fish in Saturday and not to do anything in Saturday, so Allah, He made them pigs and monkeys. But look how stupid that is. If we go to the Siri Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad, the book which does not match its own words, you will see here Muhammad says, no, if you are hungry, you can eat even pork. Do you know that? If you are hungry, you can eat even pork. Read it. Chapter 5, verse number 3. It's forbidden for you pork. Okay, forbidden. But brother, if you are very hungry, brother, it's okay. Allah is all merciful. Like, hold on. So in chapter 7, verse 163, it says that those who they broke the Sabbath and did fishing in Saturday, and the fish only appeared to them in Saturday, which means they are hungry. How come Allah punishing them by making them pigs and monkeys because they did fishing in Saturday, but Allah, He allow Muslim even to eat pork if they are hungry? Are you with me? Are you listening? You see the hypocrisy? If a Jew, he is hungry, Allah, He in purpose, He made the fish disappear for him all the week and appear only in Saturday. So first week, second week, those people are dying from hunger. And now they decide to fish in Saturday. Come on, we have to feed our children. So they did fish in Saturday. And if you don't believe me, by the way, we can read the interpretation, and you will see all the interpretation, including Ibn Kathir. By the way, Ibn Kathir was a Jew. And that's what the Muslim will say to you. Just wait. What about the Jalalain? He was a Hindu. What about the Tabari? Oh, Tabari is not a Muslim. He's a communist. Okay. What about Ibn Abbas, the cousin of the Prophet? Oh, Ibn Abbas, he left Islam because he was watching soccer football game, and he start cursing Allah. Oh, okay. So who is the one who will give us the interpretation for this verse? Muhammad himself. Muhammad himself, he said to us that Allah, He hide the fish from them all the week. So how come if a Jew is hungry and he cannot eat, he cannot fish in Saturday, and Allah will not make that food lawful for him, but if a Muslim is hungry, he can eat pork, literally pork? How does religion work? You don't believe me? Chapter 5 verse 3, it says, chapter 7 verse 163, it says that Allah, He hide the fish from them. You don't believe me? Oh, okay. We can go to the interpretation. Do you want to go into the interpretation? Well, we can go to the interpretation. And then you will say to me, I don't accept interpretation. Okay, why don't accept the interpretation? Because those are not Muslim. Ibn Kathir is not a Muslim, he worked for you. Jalalain is a Muslim. Even Muhammad is not Muslim. Chapter 7, verse 163. Is my internet coming, guys? Because I see the speed is bad here. So in case we lose it, let me know. This is Ibn Kathir. By the way, Ibn Kathir was a YouTuber in his time. He was trying to refute the Christians. So Ibn Kathir really is not a valid source for anything. This guy is a fraud, like he's a prophet. But he tried to fix it, so he make it a blind. Like, you know, the guy who have little piece of dust in his eye. Ibn Kathir, he bring a nail to take the dust from the eye, and then he screw the eye of the person. So look what Ibn Kathir he says. It says here that Allah, he made, this is a translation for the verse, Allah, he made that as a trial for them. Even the verse saying to them, by the way, this is a trial from us. So you don't even need the interpretation. Even the verse saying, this is a trial from Allah. Allah, he made the fish not to come to them in Saturday, in the whole week, sorry, and come to them only in Saturday. So look what it says. That there is a village, it's called Al-Ayala, in the shore of Guzlum, Red Sea. Muhammad ibn Ishaq called it, and from Ibn Dawood, blah 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 blah, from Ibn Abbas, blah 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 blah, from, and asked them about, okay, blah 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 blah, the people of the village, okay, blah 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 blah, okay, and then when their fish come to them in the Sabbath day, visible in the top of the water, look, the fish is making ballet. You know how the fish, like they go to the circus now. Tiki, 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 I'm here. You cannot fish me. It's Saturday. La 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 la. So Allah, he made the fish do that. And then when the day is not Sabbath, the fish disappear. And then this is how we tested them, by making the fish swim close to the surface in the water when in Saturday. On the day which they were forbidden to fish, the fish would be hiding from them on the day, which means the day which they are, you know, allowed to fish, and they will go. You see the joke? This is how halal food work. This is how God, he made. Don't. Okay, listen. Don't do any work in Saturday, but I'm not going to let you to do any work in Saturday too, in the rest of the week. So how the people will feed their children? And then now, because they are hungry, they decide to eat and to fish in Saturday, and then Allah, he made them pigs and monkeys. But Muslims, if they are hungry, they can eat pork. You see the stupidity of this book? Do you see it? Before actually I go live, I saw a Muslim posting this. Mad Afzal, Christian even eat rat and dogs and bat. Eh? Really? We do? You know what? I would like you to make a video to tell us how it tastes to drink camel piss directly from the source. Put in your mouth there. And no, we don't eat rats and dogs. If somebody doing that, this is not Christian teaching. This is his tradition from before Christianity, maybe. We don't eat dogs. And you know what? In the same time, the Muslims, they claim that they are having the best religion by what they eat. I mean, who cares if you eat poo-poo or not? If you are a good person, you are a good person. If you are bad, you are bad. Jesus says it's not what go inside your mouth make you bad or dirty. It's what come from your mouth. When the Muslim will learn what ethic is. Ethic is not what you eat. So now you don't eat pork, but you marry children at the age of 6. Look how good you are. I used to have a Muslim, he used to work with me. So we go to a restaurant close by. Actually, it's the only restaurant there. And, every day he go there and he told them, do you have halal pork? The waiter or the waitress, they laugh. And they bring him pork. They said, this is halal pork. This is halal. So 6 months he is saying the same word. After 6 months, he said to me, what are you eating? So I said to him in Arabic, khanzir. He said, A'udhu billah. I seek refuge by Allah. You are eating pork? I said to him, you stupid, you are eating pork for the last 6 months. He said, what? But the conversation is in Arabic now. So I was saying, you are eating khanzir for the last 6 months. He said, me? I said, no, even now you are eating, you idiot. He said, how? He said, isn't you just now, you just told them, bring me halal pork? The stupid, he did not know that pork mean pig. He think the word pork mean meat. So he was asking for halal meat. So for 6 months, he's eating halal pork, and I asked him how it tastes. He says, so good, man, I love it. Really? I love it. Like, I wish at that time, like, I have a, like, you know, cameras at that time, they were like in the beginning, there's not like phones, you know. So it would be funny, the most funny video on YouTube. Halal pork. Every day he eat halal pork. I said to him, the change, just eat vegetable or something. He said, no, this is very tasty. And then after 6 months of eating halal pork, he asked me, what are you eating? I said, in Arabic, khanzir. He said, what? This is disgusting. You want to go even to different table. I said, you stupid, the dish in front of you is khanzir too. What make you having a prophet is not what you eat. Is your prophet, is he a prophet? As you see, his book does not match his own book. In one hand, he said to the Muslims, if you are hungry, you can eat even pork. You can eat anything if you are hungry. But when the Jews, they did fish in Saturday and they are eating fish, which is a lawful food, he made them pigs and monkeys. So going back to the zero, when a Muslim says to you, you are not following the teaching of God and you don't eat lawful food. Like now when this idiot, he said, Christians are eating even rats. Okay, based on what you just said, Abdul. Based on what you said, not what I said. This is you, Abdul, saying, where are you, Abdul? Afzal. I mean, even your name should be in the museum, Afzal. They're trying to copy Arabic, and the word turned like very funny, Afzal. This is the word from Fadl, so it became Afzal. Because they don't have the letter Dha, so like Zal. Afzal. Okay. Christian even eat rats and dogs and pat. Okay, that's wonderful. So how Allah, he says, you can eat our food? I mean, who is the stupid here? You, your God, your prophet, your religion? Who? So now if you are a person and a Muslim come to you and say to you, even rat and even dogs and even pat, there's something missing in the list? Let us add more. Fly, cockroaches. By the way, your prophet, he eat lizard. And one day he changed his mind because he thought that this is he's a Jew. The lizard was a Jew. Why? Because he had 5 fingers. Like, what the heck? So anything have 5 fingers, he must be a Jew now, huh? So when a Muslim, he come to you and he says, oh, you are not eating halal food, says to him, okay, what do we eat? What do we eat? He will start counting for you, supposedly. And like this guy, it's going to be your lucky day if he call me and he says to me, Christian Prince. All I say is like he's a Zakir Naik, you know. Christian Prince, you are Christian are eating rat, and they eat dogs, and even they eat pat, and some of them they eat monkeys, and some of them they eat donkeys. By the way, your prophet eat donkeys too. Brother, this is haram. Okay, so as long we eat rats and donkeys and monkeys and dogs and pats and zucchini and zucchini and mokini, how come you say God, he says, eat our food? Did your God here, there in the verse says, eat some of it? Or he says, I make the food of the Christians and the Jews lawful for you? Now the Muslim, to get them, their God executed, they say, oh, God, Allah did not mean all the food. Okay, did he say there? Did he say there, I make for you the food of the Jews and the Christians? Did he say some? Do you see the word some? I mean, is your God Allah so silly he did not know to use the word some? So my friends, this is a very silly, stupid religion. And Muhammad is not a prophet. Okay, a challenge to the Muslims here. Who is a Muslim can give me a prophecy of the prophet of the food? The prophet who eat everything, and lawful actually. Even the Muslim, they drank his blood. His blood, can you believe it? They drink even the laundry water of from his underwear. Any Muslim can show me where Muhammad is a prophet in the Quran? What make Muhammad a prophet in the Quran? Any Muslim can show me where we can find the prophet Muhammad in the Quran? Because you call him a prophet. Okay, what is the prophecy of Muhammad in the Quran? Have you ever heard of a prophet, his prophecy is not exist? As an example, Muhammad, he made a prophecy. He said to the Christians, if you don't believe in me, Allah will make you pigs and monkeys, or he will erase your faces. Like what? What he will do? What you will do, Allah? I will erase their faces. Is that true? If we don't believe in Allah, Allah will make our faces look funny, and He will make our faces, He will erase our eyes. Is that true? Muhammad, he made a threat. He did not say in the judgment day what will happen. This is now. O you into them, the scriptures has been, you know, what this translation is given, believe in that what we have revealed, confirming what you possess. By the way, what the verse here is saying, like what, hold on. What? The Quran saying that we confirm what you possess. Are you okay, Allah? So how you confirm what we possess, and what we possess says Jesus is God? How you confirm that? How you confirm our food? Do you see the stupidity? And then he continue. If you don't believe in what we reveal to you, which Muhammad Quran, which confirm what you possess, which is very funny, because if confirm what, look at this stupidity. The Quran confirm what we possess, still we don't want to believe in it. Look, what the heck? So the Quran confirm what we possess, and still we don't want to believe in it. Don't you see there's something stupid there? So the Quran confirmed that Jesus is God, and Christians, they say no, he's not God. And then look at the threat. This is the prophecy of the prophet. The prophet of Allah, he is making a threat. If you don't believe in Muhammad, okay, what you would do? What you would do? Believe we before we destroy you, Constance. What Constance? Oh, I can read this word. Hold on. I need like a week to study it. Come tomorrow. So as we confound them, so or curse them as we curse. Like what kind of a translation this translation is? Where it says erase their faces, where's the faces? Look, the whole verse is changed. The word faces is not there. Erase is not there. Making their faces backward is not there. I mean, what is this? This translation of who? Let me see, who is this idiot? I think he's using Google Translation maybe. Even Google Translation would not do that. Let me see, hold on. Which idiot is the one who is making this translation? Biktal. Okay, let's go to different idiot. Hilali and Khan, brother. Hilali and Khan. Okay. Oh, you who have been given the scriptures. And the funny, by the way, Allah, he keep calling us the people of the scriptures, and the Muslim, they say we don't have the scriptures no more. So how you stupid Allah keep calling us the people of the scriptures? It's like saying to Sam Shamoun, the guy with the hair. Abdul, he used to have hair. How you keep calling him the guy with the long hair? So either we have hair or we don't have hair no more. So when you say people of the scriptures and you say our scriptures are corrupted, that's when you are an idiot. Confirming what is already with you. Look at this guy. I mean, man, confirming what is already with you. Before we efface faces. Honest to Allah, my face is backward. Yes, like now I'm sitting my back to the computer because this is the only way I can face the screen. This is a threat made in the time of Muhammad by his God, the funny Allah, the yo-yo, the one who keep coming and going up down every day, the yo-yo God. If you don't believe in Muhammad, I'm going to erase your faces. The Christian, they said, okay, do it. Muhammad, he said, what? He said, just do what you just said. Tell your God to do it. And the Christians are waiting until now. Any Abdul? If there is any verse says the Christian will die for Muslim sin, this is actually given in details in the hadith, where Muhammad, he says time like the judgment day will come, and then the Muslims will have sin like mountains, and then Allah will take it and place it on the Christians. So here you see that Islam is a silly cult. Muhammad is not a prophet. He will go, he prophesy that Allah, he is going to punish them immediately, the same as he did to those who he cursed and he made them pigs and monkeys. You see, this is not about Judgment Day, because he says the same as we did to those who we cursed in the Sabbath. And what he did to them, he made them pigs and monkeys. Is the poison lamp is halal? You know, this is not really. I mean, still the goat Muhammad ate, it's halal for him, yeah. But poison or not, that's not his fault, you know. But the question here, I mean, Muhammad, he says if you eat 7 ajwa, and he do every day, no poison will affect you and no black magic will affect you. And later we find that Muhammad died because of poison and he was under black magic. Look at the fool. The doctor who tell us not to smoke, he was smoking. That is Muhammad. Now, do we have any Muslim have any comment, anything you want to say? Any Muslim want to call me? Anyone? Mayday. A refuter is needed. After I log off and hang up, the Muslim, they will say this guy is a coward. They beat us face to face. My friend, as you see, Allah, he erased my face. How I can show you my face now? Look at this. I did not believe in Muhammad. I woke up in the morning, I found myself look like a Christian prince. And since then, I have no face because Allah erased my face. Are you saying to me Allah is lying? I have a face? And look, brother. We efface faces by making them like bag of neck. I mean, Muhammad is a fiction guy. He's so good in cartoon. Look at the imaginary of this guy. I mean, where he cut with this image? Like, I will make your face erased. Like, there's no details. That's it. Your eyes is gone. Your eyebrows is gone. Your nose is gone. Your mouth is gone. But that will not make it the same as the back, my friend, because in the back there's hair. There's no face. Your God Allah is confusing or confused between the back of the man and the face of the man, because the face of the man don't look like the back of the man. Maybe Allah will grow here, there. So how this guy is a prophet of God, he make a threat and then the Christians woke up in the morning, nobody have an erased face? Huh? Jesus, he cursed the tree, the tree died. He cursed the tree, a tree, which is extremely impossible to kill, really. I mean, you cut the tree, you come a few months after, you find the branches coming out from it, from the ground. Jesus said one word to the tree is dead. How Muhammad is a prophet? Do we have a Muslim? But you know, we have to admit that Muhammad is a true prophet. Look at this genius. Allah forgive not that partner should set up with him in worship, but he forgive anything else. Like, look at the heck, what does that mean? Well, Muhammad was a pagan. All years of his life was worshiping, taking partners. And all those who converted to Islam, they use worshiping with Allah, other partners. So if Allah forgive not, that means all of you are going to hell. Just to show you the stupidity of the one who made the book. If you are saying to me that he meant here that Allah will forgive not those who die and they take partners, that will not work, because forgiveness cannot happen anyway after death. Why? Because God, he give you a chance to repent until the moment you die. After that, there's no repent. That's it. What you did, what you did. So before you die, you have to repent. Okay. But here it says, Allah will not forgive those who take partner with him. So a Christian, he convert to Islam, he is wasting his time. He's an idiot, because simply the Quran says a person who take partner with Allah. By the way, we don't take partner with Allah. We don't consider Allah at all. A Muslim will say to you, isn't it in the Arabic translation it says the word Allah? This is a stupid translation. This is why it's called translation. You cannot find anywhere in the Hebrew book, in the Aramaic book, in the Greek book, the word Allah. A smart Muslim will say to you, the word Ilah, the Ilah, that word means God, does not mean God. That's not a name. Abdul. And actually, your God name is coming from the Aramaic. This is true. It's a stolen from the pagan who believe in the moon god. But if you ask a smart idiot like James White, he will say to you, the Muslims don't worship the moon god. Even the Quran says don't worship the moon. You see the stupid? I mean, he is so confused, and he claimed that he have a PhD between worshiping the moon and the moon god. Who said to you that the moon god is worshiping the moon? The moon god. Not the moon is God. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? So, did we give you the answer for this thing about Christians? You don't follow the teaching of God. You eat what? You eat rats. One of the most famous food in the Middle East is eating boogers. You go walk in the street, you see everybody digging in his nose and eating. Halal. It's halal. A fly fell in the dish of the hummus. A fly fell in the hummus. The guy was making hummus by hand, you know, in the store. You go to the store, you order hummus, you tell him like half kilo. So he made it for you, like he have a hand tool to smash it for you. So when he was smashing the hummus, a fly fell down in the hummus. The kid, he says, Uncle, Haji, the fly fell down in the hummus. The guy, he said, where it is? He smashed it too with the hummus, you know. Halal. They drink the prophet piss, they drink camel piss, they eat camel milk, they drink camel milk, they do everything wrong, and then they come to us and to brag about they are people who eat halal food. And even the Quran says you can eat the Christians' books, so the Christian food. The Christian food is lawful for them. Why? Why our book is lawful for our book is confirmed, and whatever in our book is confirmed, and the proof of that our food is lawful for you. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Any Muslim? So you Christians, next time a Muslim he says to you, you don't follow the Bible, you don't eat, you don't follow God, you don't eat halal food or kosher food, say to them, then how you say God, he says you can eat our food. You see how easy to answer? Do you know the story behind the symbol of the mosque? Well, there is many stories. You cannot take one story and make a story of the story. You have to connect all the dots to have an image. You see, when you take a picture, even with your phone, your eyes will see only what is in that image, but what is in that image is not everything. Because everything around you have a four dimension, at least, if not more. Because there's inner, there's inside, there's behind, there's in the shade, there's in the darkness, and there's in the right, there's in the left, there's in the back, there's in the front. So you take a picture, you have inner in the front. So one picture is not enough to get where the moon is symbolic coming from. But we can connect the dots together, and then we will reach to know where the moon is symbolic coming from. But that needs really bigger study. However, what makes Islam a pagan religion is not the moon symbolic. That's not really the reason. The reason we believe Islam is a pagan religion because Allah himself in the Quran says, I'm a pagan God. And we can show tons of reference. As an example, when Allah in the Quran, he says, in the chapter of the moon, why there's a chapter for the moon? Hey Muslims, why there's a chapter for the moon? Because the moon is split. Okay. And who is the one who made the moon split? Allah is the moon God. Do you see it? Okay, what the moon God he did? He is in control of the moon. Did he split the sun? No, because he's not the sun God. So he split the moon. Okay, and Allah, he split his moon because he is the God of the moon. And now supposedly this is a sign that the judgment day almost started. But this is a proof that the one who made this verse is a false prophet, and the one who is behind it is an idiot. Because the moon never split, otherwise the moon will be destroyed, and even the earth will be destroyed. Because one part of the moon will be grabbed, or maybe both of them will be grabbed by the earth. Because remember, then the size of the moon and the weight of the moon will be different. And then the earth is going to grab this small part because now it's half size. And that half size mostly is going to hit the earth. So is the moon split really? No. It was an eclipse. Muhammad, when he say the eclipse, he go crazy. He go to the maniac mood. And we can prove to you. You can just right now and search for the word eclipse in the hadith. You will find tons of reference about Muhammad going crazy when he see an eclipse. Like why? What happened? Look at this. Aisha reported that there was a solar eclipse during the lifetime of the Messenger of Allah. So he sent a person to call Allahu Akbar Takbir, Allahu Akbar Takbir, come over, Takbir, Takbir. Everybody come. And then what they do? Let us pray. Like, what happened? Any Muslim can tell us what happened? What is the problem for Muhammad? What takbir for? And Muhammad actually, he don't accept to say that, don't say, even he forbid them to say the word eclipse. He said, don't say Kusafat al-Shams, say Khusifat al-Shams, because it's Allah who made it do that. Read it. Until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and God bless you all. Happy Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.